So children, do you understand the third point, that is contingent? It means that principles of management are very flexible, or they can be very flexible. They can be changed as per the requirement of the organization. Now the next point is behavioral in nature. Now this point says that the principles of management are mainly behavioral. Mainly behavioral means concentration of human behavior. See, these principles, I have told you that they aim at influencing the behavior of various employees. And because of this, it enables better understanding of human relation and material resource for achievement of organizational goals. Management principles basically क्या करते हैं? They directs the human behavior, and human behavior is very complex and very unpredictable. So because of management principles, we guides the humans behavioral. See, application of management principle is not possible in all the cases. This principle of management may be inexact or may not give them the same result in all the cases. ठीक है, मीन्स बेसिकली हमारा क्या है इसमें, प्रिंसिपल क्या करते हैं, एक बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती है ह्यूमन एंड मटेरियल रिसोर्स में, दैट हाउ दे शुड लिंक विद ईच अदर so that we can achieve the organizational purposes, the organizational goals. For example, while planning the layout of a factory, orderliness would require the workflow are matched by flow of material and movement of man. Right? To achieve maximum productivity from the workforce, factory layout must ensure smooth movement of material and workforce. It says that if we want that productivity of a particular workforce should be maximum, so what should we do? We should ensure that there is a smooth movement of material and workforce. Whenever they require more and more material, there should be a smooth flow. Whenever they require more and more force, there should be a smooth flow. Do you understand this point? Behavioral in nature means it guides humans and employees behavioral who are working in organization. Now fifth point is universal application. As the name is telling you that yes, it is applied universally. Everywhere management of principles are applicable. In all type of organization, these principles are applicable. However, the extent of their applicability would vary with the nature of the organization. Yes, of course, I have told you that in every organization, principles of management are very flexible in nature. So we can alter them as per the requirements. So their applicability would be vary with the nature of organization. It would vary with business activities, with scale of operations, right? But yes, they are applicable in all the organization. In all kind of organization, irrespective to their nature. So that was all about the fifth point, that is universality of principle. Means they are applicable in every organization. Whether an organization is a business or a government organization, military, hospital, school, college, principle of management are fundamental statement of truth or universal validity. ठीक है, हर जगह ये अप्लाई होते हैं, कैसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो, कोई भी नेचर हो, बस थोड़ा थोड़ा डिफरेंस होता है कभी कभी इनमें कि इनकी एप्लीकेबिलिटी में थोड़ा सा वेरी कर सकते हैं ये, क्योंकि ये फ्लेक्सिबल होते हैं. अगर सिचुएशन कुछ डिफरेंट है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नेचर कुछ डिफरेंट है, साइज कुछ डिफरेंट है, तो हम इन्हें ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अकॉर्डिंग थोड़ा सा ऑल्टर कर लेते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ द सिक्स्थ पॉइंट इज फ्लेक्सिबल. आपको नाम से पता चल रहा है बेटा, आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट आर नॉट रिजिड. They are flexible in nature, means they can be modified by manager when the situation demands. They give manager enough discretion to do so. Right? So, principle of management are flexible enough. They can be changed according to situation. So, we can say that principle of management are dynamic. They are flexible and dynamic. Okay, now let's move to the last point, that is the last feature or nature of an principles of management, that is general guidelines. General guidelines means that management principle does not provide the ready-made solution. They have to be adjusted as per the demand of the situation. A real business situation are very complex. They are very dynamic. So management principles should be applied very carefully. They should be applied very carefully in accordance with the need of the organization. Is it clear? Are you getting this point? See, principle of management ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी भी, पहली बात तो I have told you when that management is a science or not, that yes it is a science, but it is not defined like physics or chemistry. It is not a pure science. ठीक है. इसलिए जो इनके solutions हैं वो कोई भी रेडीमेड सोल्यूशंस नहीं है, हमें थोड़ा थोड़ा सिचुएशन के हिसाब से आउटकम्स को चेंज करना पड़ता है. एंड yes, means the principle of management are of the nature of general guidelines. They cannot be applied without any flexibility. Management principle give guideline to solve a problem. These principles do not provide ready-made solution to all the problem. Means we have to change them. हमें देखना है कौन सा सिचुएशन में कौन सा प्रिंसिपल काम करेगा या नहीं करेगा. और ऐसा कभी भी नहीं होता that whenever a particular problem अराइजेस तो येस हम ये प्रिंसिपल अप्लाई करेंगे तो ये रिजल्ट आएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. कभी कभी हमें दो प्रिंसिपल्स का मिक्सचर भी अप्लाई करना पड़ सकता है. कभी कभी जो हमारे पास प्रिंसिपल्स हैं उनको ऑल्टर करना पड़ता है. ठीक है, ये सिर्फ एक गाइडलाइंस है, कोई रेडीमेड सोल्यूशन नहीं है कि अप्लाई किया और आंसर आ गया. नो, हमें अपना दिमाग यूज करके सिचुएशन के अकॉर्डिंग कभी कभी इन्हें अब मॉडिफाई हमें करना पड़ता है. सो दैट इज ऑल अबाउट द नेचर एंड फीचर्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट प्रिंसिपल्स. चिल्ड्रन, you have to write down all the points in your notebook as I have shown you, but you also need to explain these points. I'll send you the notes on my own, and by having a look on them you need to explain them one by one in your notebook.